annual Bob Baker Day, but this year is really special because we're calling it Recovery Through the Arts. So in Hooray LA Village, everything you see around you, we've invited our community and arts partners, organizations from across the city here to present amazing activities for uplift and healing, and I can just see it going on all around us at every moment, so we're just really thrilled. I'm Mary Figo, I'm the co-executive director at Bob Baker. Over the last couple of years, we've had this amazing engagement and partnership with the Metropolitan Board of Southern California. And today I am proud to welcome Joseph Chavez Jr. up to the stage to talk to you a little bit about that. And then we're gonna have a little puppet performance about water. So come on up, Joe. Woo!
Thank you for having us. My name is Joe. I'm from the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. We are your water provider. If you used water this morning, most likely it came from us. We provide safe, reliable, great tasting water to over 19 million Southern California residents. It's so fulfilling, heart and soul to be here today. We are all about building bridges into the community. And as I look around, I see a beautiful sea of diversity, and it's just a beautiful landscape. And I just want to let you know, coming from an organization that provides you water, this is an honor to serve such a beautiful community. So thank you for having us. Before I introduce my two awesome friends, I want to take a moment, especially talking to our youth here. I want to empower you all. Before I leave today, I want to anoint you water-wise kids. And what that means is I want you to be keepers of water, to love, respect, and protect water. So let's go ahead and take a little imagination story before you leave, and then we'll reconnect. But the message today is water is life, right? Whether it be our family members, our pets, the wildlife, the trees, earth, our food, we're all connected. And we're all connected by water, because water is life. It feels so good to say that. Can you all say that with me when I count to three? Say, water is life. 1, 2, 3. Water is life. Yes, and it connects us all. I am so honored to introduce my two friends here. They are going to share a story about the beauty of water, and then we'll go ahead and sit and connect with them with some questions and answers, and we're going to have a beautiful rest of the afternoon. The first friend I'm going to introduce you to is Huno. He's an indigenous bear. He comes with lots of great knowledge from generations of past on how to sustain water in Southern California. And he's going to team up with our other fabulous friend named Wiggles, and Wiggles is a rainbow trout. So a rainbow trout lives in water. So there's a connection there. So let's go ahead and give a nice warm welcome to our friends, Huno and Wiggles.
Welcome to the land of my ancestors. The place you know today as Los Angeles. My name is Hunot. It means bear. My people have been here for a very long time, and part of what makes life possible here is water. We need water for everything. Water is life. At one point, this great water flowed through Los Angeles, and it was filled with fish. Today, we call that waterway the Los Angeles River.
All day I faced a barren waste without the taste of water. Ooh, water. Old Ann and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water. Clear water. Dan, can't you see that big green tree where the water's running free, and it's waiting there for you and me? And water, clear water.
Oh man, that's a lot of good water. That's a lot of good water. Yes, sir. Take it from me. A fish needs water. We all need water.
Woohoo! How cool is that? That comes to you through a beautiful partnership of the Metropolitan Water District and Bob Baker, a community partnership built in pride and love and everything wonderful. So the message we want to leave you all today is just kind of a little kind of a self-reflective moment to have like answer a call to action that we have accountability to make every drop count, right? Every drop has gone on such a great adventure. I'm talking to the kids and to all, all the communities that we don't want to let ourselves get desensitized. When we turn the faucet on, there's water. And we have to be mindful that that water actually went on a very long journey to get to your faucet. And we want to make sure that every drop has a good ending, whether it be quenching your thirst or watering a California native garden, giving that drop of water purpose and not letting it be wasteful. Those are true water stewards. And if you're listening to this message, remember that the water is what connects us all. It provides life. For Wiggles, that's actually his home and his environment. And then we've right, and then we've got he comes with lots of wisdom of Indigenous knowledge. So he's got a really important a seat at the table of this conversation. But before we move a little further along, I wanted to ask each one of them a question. All right, so let's start with and I'm going to ask since he's so full of knowledge and history. I'm going to ask him let me ask him a question. Do you think water is magical? Yes, water is magical. So water not only sustains life by drinking it and providing life to things around us, but it's also very magical when you're maybe feeling down. Remember that we're looking at running water. It's kind of food and love to the soul. So I want to remind everyone out there that if you see running water, a drizzle, remember that water is magical. It sparkles, it gives life. There's a lot of magic that happens around water. So thank you, for that. And then I want to ask a very important question to Wiggles over here. And I want to ask Wiggles, Wiggles, I know you live in water, but do you find yourself thanking water for life? Yes, he does. Wiggle is so full of gratitude. I think we have a lot to learn from Wiggles, is that we have to give gratitude to water. We have to be thankful for it and appreciate it And in that case, we have to value it and not waste it. So to conclude our partnership here, I want to ask Huno and Wiggles if they wouldn't mind connecting with the Metropolitan Water District and the community and taking a pledge to continue to be water educators and water protectors. Yes? All right. Yes. All right, this is a partnership. This is a lifetime partnership.
Few moments later.
And then before I leave, on the behalf of the Metropolitan Water District, I wanted all the kids in the community to consider this proposal I have to you. I want to anoint you water-wise people. And in order to be a water-wise person, you have to promise today to take an oath, and I'll ask you to put your hand up. And I want you to promise me that you will love, protect, and conserve water your whole life. And this means if you see water dripping or wasting, you speak up for water, because we want to make sure that every drop has a purpose and it's not just being wasted.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
And to tie in a little bit about the magic of water, another magical component of water is the water cycle. So water goes on endless journeys. So make sure every journey counts, because as it evaporates, it goes back to the clouds. It becomes another chance for that drop to have another adventure. All right, so let's do this. Let's be loud so they can hear us in the back, okay? All right, Bob Baker, friends and family, if you promise to love, respect, and conserve water your whole life, say yes! Thank you all.
I said upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me.
Hey there, teenage Baltimore! Don't change that channel, cause it's time for the Corny Collins Show. Brought to you by Ultra Clutch Hairspray. Oh, every afternoon when the clock strikes 4, a crazy bunch of kids crash through that door, yeah. Oh, throw off their coats and leave the squares behind them, and they shake it, shake it, shake it like they're losing their mind. And then I see them.
Few moments later.
Nice. Woo.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Give him a round of applause. Alex, Mary.
banging it!
Here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to raise the curtain.